This is your girl, the real deal, Lanita. Yeah, yes. Shout out to all my lady. And shout out to all my guys. Yeah, with your handsome selves. And shout out to all the realists. Yes. Hey everyone, I hope everybody enjoying their day. Everybody healthy, everybody strong, everybody smiling, everybody feeling good about themselves. It's gonna be alright. Pay that rent on the first of the month. Yes. Y'all, we about to get into Tregang has solved this Kenneka Jenkins case. He solved it. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Tregang is one of the top paying, whether you know it or not, paying content creator of the Kenneka Jenkins case. That case wasn't just given to Tregang for nothing. You know, I know a couple of y'all say, oh man, Tregang ain't did nothing. But before we get into Tregang production, you know, because we got people want to be Tregang, want to claim they Tregang, but you're not Tregang. Nobody has that Tregang voice like he does. But before we get into that, I wanna share little things with y'all about Kenneka Jenkins, Miss Teresa, and Lenoria. What about in the Kenneka Jenkins case? Okay, let me ask y'all something. Have you all ever asked yourselves if Miss Teresa has, have cancer? Let's look at it positive. If she had cancer, let's ask this right here. Think about it. Hypothetically speaking, supposedly Miss Teresa had been taking medicine when she went to the hotel. Suppose Miss Teresa was asleep when they woke her up and said something about her daughter. Suppose Miss Teresa one in her, not in her right mind, but mentally, uh, uh, what I want to say, mentally, God, I can't say it right. Sometimes I can't think, y'all. She not in her right mind when she went up there to the hotel. Supposedly she wasn't, okay? But let me tell you something. How can we judge whether or not when Lenora, I allegedly say Lenora took her to the hotel because at that time, remember, Miss Jenkins, Teresa had cancer. She had surgery, right? So Miss Lenora, Miss, when I was watching that case and I was watching it with Tregang and one day, he didn't know. I do communicate with him in the chat, and I'm gonna try to get him on my channel one day. Tregang, but Miss Teresa said when I was watching one of his stations, she said, "Until someone can prove me wrong." By allowing me to see the footage of Kenneka walking into the freezer, which had a camera directly above that freezer. Now, when she said that, I said, why would you tell them what you want to see? You want them to prove if they can't, if they allegedly fixed the information. Well, the uh, the analysis where you can't see it. Suppose they made it where Since you asked for it, we're not gonna give it to you. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. I have to put it in words like that. So sometimes content creator can't say too much, but we'll have to put it where y'all have to pick it up. Miss Teresa said, until someone can prove me wrong by allowing me to see the footage of Kenneka walking into that freezer, which have a camera directly above that freezer, allegedly. She said, allegedly. I have educate you all, and I have told y'all, my people over here, the real people, what that allegedly means. Allegedly means I cannot prove. Okay? So she cannot prove that she saw a camera over the freezer. Now, Tregang has talked about that numerous of times, over and over. He has showed y'all the freezer. Tregang has given y'all information, and y'all have not yet still understand what he's saying. We ain't gonna never stop. We're gonna keep this awareness about Kenneka going. Now, when Miss Teresa said allegedly, and think about she was on an anesthetic, right? She said she had surgery, right? So she can't prove it. That's what alleged means. You don't know. You can't prove it. So why would you say you want to see can prove me wrong when she said until someone can prove me wrong, but then you said allegedly? That means you proving yourself wrong. I'm not. I'm for the women now. I'm for the women, y'all. I'm for women for all the way. I know how to break something down. So until someone can prove me wrong by allowing me to see the footage of Kenneka walking into that freezer, which had a camera above the freezer, allegedly, she walked into. Oh, she said and walked. Allegedly, she walked. It wasn't on quotation mark there. So she trying to say allegedly she can't prove she walked into the freezer by herself. I will forever know along with the first footage released to the public. Okay. Someone killed my little baby girl, Kenneka. Now show me the real tape because I pointed that camera out to y'all when Lenora pointed it out to me. Now, Lenora pointed the camera out as then said to Miss Teresa. Supposedly that was a motion light. But Miss Teresa knew what it was because she works in a freezer. So at that time, when she was at the hotel, she said, now show me the real tape because I pointed that camera out to y'all when Lenora pointed it out to me. Now that people know what not to prove to Miss Teresa because of the person who was in that room. That girl who was in that room worked at the hotel, knows about the freezer, y'all. Tregang has he have numerous of video trying to explain to y'all a couple things. He have said once upon a time, he has said that he showed y'all Kenneka down the hall. He never said Kenneka. That one thing I can say Tregang has not said that Kenneka walked in that freezer. He told y'all how did she got in the freezer. Tregang has broken how people feel about him is one thing. The knowledge that he given us is another thing. Tregang has given us some information that makes sense. Tregang Production has shown us some information that makes sense in this case. Of course, y'all can call him what he don't care what y'all call him. But he has information. I'm not gonna say facts. But he do have information. It's not facts, people. Showing us things is not facts if it's not showing us how she got in that freezer. Okay? But he do explain his images as facts. Now, Tregang has busting this case. And how did he bust this case? Why is he the king in this case? Because Tregang had not let what people said about him um not a track. Sometimes I can't do. He has not yet let no one in this case distract him for what he has been trying to show and give to the people. Now, I'm going to say this also. Tregang, as well as some of my people that y'all, the reason why y'all don't see, I'm about like Tregang. I am going to give y'all information and what I say, facts on what I'm saying. I'm going to continue bringing it to y'all. Now, I don't care how, if it's one person, I'm like, Tregang, I don't care if it's 10 people in the chat or whatever. You don't just stop not doing what you got to do for the people, showing them and do for the people just because 10 people in your chat. Because I don't come on in time. I have learned from numerous of I have learned from numerous of content creators to make me come in. I already knew I can do a channel. It's just a thing that I've worked. I got another job. But I wanted to make a little time for my people. I always like to get back to the community. Now, Tregang has given back to the community about this Kenneka case because he wanted solved bad, just as some people. Now, what confused me with most people in the Kenneka Jenkins case is it's a lot of negativity in Kenneka Jenkins case. And what Tregang tried to do as well as I do, he's tried to avoid people from thinking negative about this lady whose child is missing. How can I try to solve a case? Can I? If I can't stand the mama? You can't, you know what? A lot of people don't know. You know, you can like the children, don't have nothing to do with the mamas. Did y'all know that? I can love a child, like in Kenneka's case, but I don't have to love the mama. I can teach a child, and just because the mama got on me, don't make me mistreat the child. So when you look at Kenneka Jenkins' case as like Tregang and the reason why I said because I don't try to. I'm gonna be honest with my kids. Everybody say I'm kind of nice, but I don't think that it's really nice. It's I try to understand people, you know, and whatever they say is they're saying. But you don't have to like. I hear a lot of people in Kenneka Jenkins cases just as well as Tregang say that you don't have to like the mama now to like her daughter, because it's a lot of hatreds in her mom that sound like the Lion King. I mean, they ain't so mad at the mom to let them be mad at the mom. But that don't mean that they don't have to like her daughter. So let people say whatever they want to say about the mama, but I just don't know how you you know, it can happen, y'all. It can happen. Tregang has mentally threatened a lot of people about this case. They felt that he's a liar. They feel that he's a who can get how y'all be calling people nerves and stuff, crazy name. And the thing is, a lot of people want to be Tregang. A lot of guys want to say they Tregang when they're not Tregang. So, did you know that Tregang makes more money on this Kenneka case than majority of people. Tregang is the number one man in this Kenneka Jenkins case. Have he solved the case? Yes. He solved, but can he prove that Kenneka walked in the freezer? Ain't nobody proved that. Rosemont haven't proved that Kenneka Jenkins walked in the freezer. So my point of view is just as well as Tregang is how can you say something an accident when you can't prove nothing an accident if it wasn't no proof there? Y'all understand what I'm saying? How they get away with it? How did those people get away with calling Kenneka Jenkins? I'm like Tregang now. Calling Kenneka Jenkins case, calling Kenneka Jenkins case of what it is when it ain't. I don't get it. How can you shut a case down, call people weird when the case is weird? A lot of people are saying that okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, let me say it. I'm about like Tregang. Why did I like they saying Tregang a phony? Tregang, they are saying Tregang a fake. Tregang a phony, fake Tregang a fake. Tregang's a buster. Tregang, but what they got to do with what Tregang putting out there? Tregang getting paid for putting what he out there. Is he putting out? Y'all think he putting out a bunch of lies, but Tregang is putting out his theories of what happened to Kenneka. He said he told y'all he wasn't the greatest. He told y'all that. He told y'all that. But that you can take, if you were smart enough in the Kenneka Jenkins case, you will take Tregang information and take what you got, and you can make a content out of it. Y'all got to play Tregang information psychological. Take what Tregang got and create your content instead of denying what he's saying is wrong. Majority of things that Tregang production has shown us is the truth. Tregang has shown us the truth of what we saw in that truth. Now, the things that he said, y'all don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe in it. But the thing is, this is a hard working man, had never given up. The people that I follow in the Kenneka Jenkins case, two of them so far has not quit. And that's Tregang and the 54 Keys. Them are the two people that I have followed so closely. And I'm going to tell you somebody else I follow that y'all always talk about. Chloe, Olivia, regardless, when Tregang and 54 Keys was my two, Tay Monday and some more people down the line, but them two was my two content creator. Make me get in this Kenneka K because I was with them since 2017. They have not yet given up on this case. Well, 54 disappeared for a minute. She was still there, but she disappeared for a minute. But Tregang is the most powerful person in this case, y'all. He did not let go. And then while I was following the Tregang, I followed Chloe, Olivia. I apologize. It's Lovera, Olivera. Well, I may be saying her name wrong, but I kind of followed her because she was breaking down what he was saying. But did I believe her? Well, it wasn't about me believing her, but she beat on broke down. He's saying, but I followed Tregang because Tregang had enough information given to put out there for y'all to get a content out of. And don't nobody realize that. You can take some of that information that Tregang is putting out there and come up with a content. Now, just because we showing pictures or not facts, if it's not the facts that now the facts, some pictures are facts because they are showing you who were there like that. That's facts. Let me change that. That is fact. Let me correct myself. That is fact showing what you are talking about. Long as you're showing what you're talking about, that's facts. Okay. Sometimes you don't have to have pictures to show facts. Cause blind man can see. I don't know how he can feel, he can touch, but he can read if he has what he need to have. But Trey Gang has been one of the most powerful content creator out here. He is one of the powerful content creator out here. He has not stopped. He has put in time, and he deserved the money, and he deserved the publicity that I'm giving to him. Now, one thing I can say about Trey Gang that y'all might not disagree, y'all might agree with me. He stand his ground. He stand up what he says. He stand up for who he is. He stand up for what he show. He ain't no scary man. You can't be scared. Can't walk in fear. Trey Gang has put that information out there, and he has made me come up with contents because I follow that man. I follow him. I'm gonna tell you, I followed Trey Gang way back in 2018. I'm in his chat in 2018. 2017, I'm out from 2017 up. I've been with 54 and Trey Gang. Because them two content creators right there has we have worked. They don't know they knew I was in their chat, but it wasn't Lanita. The name Lanita wasn't in that chat, so you can't look for Lanita. But I do still let them know that I'm still around. But those two content creators right there has set the standard. Well, in this case, and showed you information that you still don't understand. But when they ask you a question, one thing about Trey Gang, when he asks you, y'all tell me, he remind me of me, he asking y'all questions. But y'all won't talk on it, y'all won't come up and talk. Y'all rather stay back and text. But it's okay because you're shy. It's okay that you're shy. But the Kenneka Jenkins case, you with this here, you can't just say, I want to see the video of my daughter walking in the freeze. No, I want to know who killed my daughter. That's what I would have said. But y'all tell me what y'all think, and I want to get congratulate Trey Gang Production for his hard work, being diligently and respecting. Now I'm gonna tell you, he gave up one time, but he when you have a chat, people in your audience want you to keep going, don't stop. That they get some kind of credit too, cause they did, you know, tell him to stay in the case. But I want to congratulate Trey Gang for being the king of Kenneka Jenkins case. And this has been your girl, the real deal, Lanita Gill. Yes, it's the realest over here, y'all. The realest, realest, realest. All right, y'all. Have a good day. I'm out.